everyone, welcome back. I am so excited for this deep dive.
You too.
We're really diving into something pretty unique today.
Yeah.
So we are going to be talking about a design studio called Purposely Kreative.
Okay.
And the studio is run by a woman named Ebony Smith.
Nice.
And we have some excerpts here all about the studio and
Yes.
Ebony and her story and what she's doing with this studio.
Right.
But I think the most fascinating thing about this is
What's that?
Ebony is really trying to help other people who are struggling with burnout.
Yeah.
And she's using her own journey to kind of inform what she's doing.
Oh.
And that's interesting enough. But then on top of that, she's using AI.
Really?
So it's this combination of really personal, journey to help other moms,
Right.
and then using these really cutting-edge tools.
Interesting.
So I think that's what makes this deep dive so interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
So why don't we start with Ebony's story?
Okay.
Because this is really where it all begins. So Ebony's story is actually something that I think will really resonate with a lot of people out there,
I think so too.
especially moms.
Yeah, definitely.
Being a mom in today's world is so much,
Oh, it's so much pressure.
it's constant. It's like you're juggling a million things at once.
Right.
You're working, you're taking care of the kids, you're taking care of the house, you're trying to have some semblance of a social life.
And you're supposed to look amazing while you're doing it all.
Exactly, and make it all look effortless, right?
Exactly.
And so many moms end up putting their own needs last.
It's true. It's like you're constantly giving to everyone else and there's nothing left for you.
Right, and that's exactly what happened to Ebony.
Okay.
So according to the source material, she was just feeling so overwhelmed and so burnt out.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
And she was really struggling with anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really affecting her life.
Yeah.
And so she started looking for ways to cope.
Makes sense.
And what she found was that creative outlets really helped her. She started journaling, and she got really into design.
And how did that help her with the burnout?
Well, creative activities can be so therapeutic.
Right.
It gives you a way to express yourself, to kind of process your emotions,
Yeah.
and to sort of disconnect from the everyday stress.
So it was like a form of self-care for her.
Exactly.
I like that.
And so for Ebony, it was journaling and design that really helped her to de-stress and to rediscover herself.
That's great. And that actually leads perfectly into the next part of this deep dive,
Yeah, okay.
which is how this all turned into Purposely Kreative Design Studio.
Right.
It's like her personal journey became the foundation for her business.
Yeah, and her business is really all about helping other moms who are going through the same thing.
So she's turned her pain into purpose.
Exactly.
That's so powerful.
It is. And you can see it in everything she does.
Right.
Like even her tagline,
What is it?
it's turn stress into self-expression.
I love that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's really catchy and it's so true.
It is so true.
So how does her studio actually help people do that?
So that's what I find so fascinating.
Okay.
It's not just like a one-size-fits-all approach.
Okay.
Ebony actually offers a huge range of products and services.
Oh, wow.
So there's digital journals and planners.
Are like printable ones?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's clip art. She's got Canva templates.
Oh, wow. So she's really into the digital design stuff.
She is, but that's not all.
There's more.
There's more.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
She also has custom designed apparel and accessories.
Wow, so she does it all.
She does. She does. And I think that's what's so great about it is there's something for everyone.
Right, it's not just limited to one specific type of creativity.
Right. And she's got both digital and physical offerings.
So she's really catering to different preferences and comfort levels.
Exactly. She's got something for the tech-savvy mom and something for the mom who prefers pen and paper.
Very cool.
But now here's where things get really interesting.
Okay, I'm ready.
Because Ebony is also using AI in her work.
Really? That's so cool.
I know, right?
Yeah, you don't often hear about AI being used in a creative design studio.
I know. I was surprised, too, when I read about it.
So how's she using it?
Well, according to the source material, she's using custom GPTs.
Oh, wow. So she's really on the cutting edge of technology.
She is. And what she's doing is she's using these tools to enhance creativity, not replace it.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's not about having the AI do all the work.
Right.
It's about using it as a tool to help people be more creative.
So can you give me an example of how that would work?
Sure. So imagine you're using one of her digital journals
Okay.
and you're feeling kind of stuck.
Like you don't know what to write about.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you could ask the AI to give you a journal prompt.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
And the AI could even tailor the prompt to your current mood or what's going on in your life.
So it's personalized.
Yeah. Or let's say you want to create a custom t-shirt with a really cool slogan.
Okay.
You could use a GPT-3 to help you brainstorm ideas.
Oh, I like that. That would be so helpful.
Right. And it's not just about the ideas, it's also about streamlining workflows.
So like automating some of the more tedious tasks.
Exactly, which frees up Ebony to focus on the more creative aspects of her work.
That makes sense.
And it also helps to keep her prices affordable.
Which is important because you want to make these resources accessible to everyone.
Exactly. And that really gets to the heart of what Purposely Creative is all about.
What's that?
It's about accessibility and empowerment.
Okay.
You know, Ebony has been through this journey of burnout, and she's come out the other side.
Right.
And now she wants to help other moms do the same.
I see.
And so she's created this studio that's not just about selling products.
Okay.
It's about creating a community.
Yeah, a support system.
Exactly. And it's about giving moms the tools and the support they need to prioritize their well-being.
And their creativity.
Yes. And, you know, it's not just about moms either.
Right.
It's about anyone who feels overwhelmed and burnt out
Okay.
and who wants to tap into their creative potential.
So it's a really inclusive space?
It is.
That's fantastic.
So we've learned a lot about Purposely Creative today.
We have.
What would you say is the biggest takeaway for you?
I think for me, the biggest takeaway is that creativity can be a really powerful tool for self-discovery and well-being.
Yeah.
And it's something that everyone can access. You
Right.
don't have to be a professional artist or designer to benefit from these creative outlets.
Exactly. And you don't need a ton of time either.
Right. It's about finding those little pockets of time in your day.
Exactly. Even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, and just allowing yourself to be creative.
And not judging yourself.
Exactly.
Just having fun with it.
I think that's a great takeaway.
So if you are feeling inspired by Ebony's story
Yeah.
and you want to learn more about Purposely Creative Design Studio,
How do we do that?
you can find PK Digitals on Etsy,
Okay.
or you can reach out to Ebony directly.
Sounds good.
Until next time, keep those creative sparks flying.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.